All right, good morning. Welcome back to Elements of Calculus 2. We are continuing our series on the test, trying to figure out how to do all of these problems. So we're going to do problem number 7 here. Problem number 8, rather, problem number 8. So we have this arbitrary graph, okay, and we're going to try to figure out the area under the curve for this thing. Now, I drew this with Excel, and even though it's not exactly at the integers that it should be, my point was to try to make these things at the crosshatches so that you guys can find a relatively easy way of getting the function values without having to do this too much. If you are getting out a ruler and trying to track down the millimeters for how much farther this is above the line, you're doing this wrong. Okay, they are supposed to have been snapped to the grid. I don't have that power. So you're looking at the grid that these are on that we're trying to get our values from. We're not trying to make you like measure this thing out to the whatever precision it is. Okay. So, and again, Simpson's rule is going to be given to you. You know that the thing starts at 0. We're going to go up to 12. So my A and my B are going to be 12, or 0 to 12. 3n, we know that we want n to be 6, so we can go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and set this thing up. So when we're, oh, okay, I see what I'm doing now. We can just go back to the tab here over here. Very good. So we are going to go with this. So we have our b minus a over 3n, and then we have this sum of all of these functions that we're going to be dealing with. So we have 12 minus 0 divided by 3 times, there's 6 n's, so we have 6 here. So we're going to multiply the whole piece here by 12 over 18. This is 2 times 6 divided by 3 times 6. So this whole sum is going to be multiplied by 2/3 in order to get our actual answer. Okay. Again, I best recommend a table of values. We can have our x's, we can have our f of x's, we can have our weights. So we have our x's here. So we're going to say this is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 10, 12. And we're just going to have to consult the graph for what the values are, what the function values are at this point. So let's go ahead and type in our f of x. And we'll just go ahead and snap over to our practice exam here to see what we've got. So when x equals 0, our value here looks like it's going to be 1. Okay, so let's see here. Go ahead and say f was 1. When x was 2, f of x looks to be 4. Okay. Again, it's not exactly because I'm not that good with Microsoft, but it's meant to be on the grid. Okay. When x is 4, our function value looks like it's going to be 3 here. So again, you're going to do this a lot faster than I am because I got to kind of tab back and forth here. When our function value is 6, for 6, our function value is 2. Okay, when the function value is 8, 6 over 8, function value is 0. Okay, when x is 10, our function value is still 0. Okay, and when x is rather 12, our function value is up here at 6. Okay, so that's our function values for those lines there for each of our x's. Let's go ahead and make the next column. And again, Simpson's rule has these weights. Okay, with 1, then it's 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1. And all I'm going to do for the next column here is we're just going to multiply the weight times function value. So we're just going to say, okay, this is my w times f of x. 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 4 is 0. 6 times 1. There we go. So we have to add up these guys right here. So we're going to say, okay, we need 1 and 16 is 17, right? 8 and 6 is going to be 14. So we will have our 31 here. We add up a couple of zeros, and we end up with a 6 here. So we end up with a 37. Okay. So that's my sum value. And then the last thing we have to do is multiply the whole thing 2/3 times 37. I apologize that this didn't get to be a nicer number, and I'm sorry for that. Just did that, but twice of this is going to be what, 74 over 3? That doesn't really do anything very nice, so we can just go ahead and say 74 over 3. Punch that in your calculator. It's going to have a couple of decimal places to it, but that's all you really have to deal with as far as that goes. Let's go ahead and check a calculator. This is an unofficial calculator for the test, but we'll just do 74 over 3. 74 divided by 3. So, okay, 24.667. That's a nice answer. So let's go ahead and do that. 24.667. That's all I can do with this. And we're done. Okay. So again, all I'm looking for on this one is, did you set me up a nice table? Were you able to carry out the plan dealing with substance rule? That's what I'm looking for to grade it. So thank you very much for watching. Good luck with the test, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Right? Stop share.